Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a powerful topic that I know many of us can relate to. Have you ever felt that period in life when things seem quiet, when you're alone facing struggles by yourself and maybe even wondering, why am I going through this? Today let's explore whether these seasons of isolation are truly meant to be part of a bigger purpose, one that could be preparing you for an incredible blessing. Let's think about it in life. There are often seasons of growth that require stillness. Just like the seed in the ground, these periods can feel dark and isolated, with no visible progress on the surface. But just because we can't see it doesn't mean there isn't something happening. That quiet season, it's where roots grow deeper, where strength builds, and where true transformation starts. In moments of isolation, we often discover new aspects of ourselves, we connect more closely with our purpose, and we grow in ways that would be impossible if we were surrounded by constant noise and distraction. And maybe you're wondering if the loneliness, the quiet, and the challenge have any meaning. I believe that isolation can often signal a time of preparation, a time when you're being ready for something greater. It's in these times that you're given the space to refine yourself, to reflect on your journey, and to truly get aligned with what lies ahead. So, if you're in a season of isolation, don't be discouraged. Know that sometimes, before we're ready to receive something big, we need to become the person who can handle it. And that growth often requires a period where we stand alone. Trust that this season is temporary, and that it has a purpose. Instead of seeing isolation as a punishment, consider it a powerful time of preparation. When we embrace it, we can transform. When we let ourselves grow through it, we may find that the blessings awaiting us on the other side are greater than we could have imagined. So, stay encouraged. And remember, this quiet season may just be a sign that something amazing is on its way. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, keep going, keep growing. And know that you're not alone. Sometimes the universe places us in a season of isolation not to punish us, but to prepare us. In this quiet period, we are given the time and space to look within, strengthen our character, and build a deeper relationship with our purpose. Embrace this season. Remember, isolation is not emptiness. It's an opportunity to fill ourselves with inner growth that will prepare us for future blessings. We often desire blessings, but rarely do we consider the preparation required to receive them. Isolation can be a powerful sign that we're being ready for something greater. A divine blessing isn't just handed to us, it's entrusted to those who've been refined in solitude, who found strength in stillness. This isn't just a blessing, it's the beginning of a transformation. Isolation has a purpose, even if it's not immediately clear. Think of this time as a season where you're discovering the depths of your strength, resilience, and faith. The purpose of isolation isn't to weaken you. It's to help you gain a perspective that can only be found in solitude. Lean into this purpose and watch as you're prepared for the extraordinary. Real growth happens when we face ourselves in silence. Solitude can be uncomfortable, but it's also the soil where new perspectives and inner strength grow. Alone, we can confront doubts, rediscover dreams, and nurture our resilience. In solitude, we find our truest self, ready to face the world stronger than ever. Sometimes isolation is a sign that something beautiful is on the horizon. It's in the quiet moments that we sense shifts happening within us, preparing us for blessings that we might not yet be ready for. If you're feeling isolated, stay hopeful. This season may be the prelude to something beyond your dreams. Faith grows strongest when we learn patience in solitude. In times of waiting, we develop the patience to trust without knowing and to believe without seeing. This combination of faith and patience forged in solitude becomes the foundation for handling blessings with humility and strength. Isolation can be one of the most transformative periods for spiritual growth. Away from distractions, we have the space to reconnect with our purpose, rediscover our faith, and deepen our connection with what truly matters. Use this time to invest in your spiritual journey, growing stronger and more aligned with who you're meant to be. Loneliness can feel like a void, but it's often a call to rediscover our purpose. In loneliness, we learn to value our own company and dive into our goals, passions, and dreams. It's in this space that we redefine what's important to us, reconnecting with our mission and purpose. Solitude is often misunderstood, yet it's one of the most empowering spaces for growth. Embrace it, for in solitude we have the chance to let go of external noise and reconnect with our true selves. Use this time to heal, reflect, and grow, knowing that this season is preparing you for something amazing. A quiet season may feel like life's on pause, but it's actually the opposite. It's when the deepest work is being done. During the season, you're building a foundation for your future, aligning yourself with what's to come. Embrace the quiet, trust in the process, and know that when this season ends, you'll emerge stronger, ready for the blessings ahead. The journey toward blessings isn't always smooth. Often it includes moments of solitude. The path to blessing sometimes requires us to walk alone, shedding what no longer serves us and preparing ourselves for what lies ahead. Embrace this path, knowing that every step is aligning you closer to the blessings you're meant to receive. Isolation can be a catalyst for personal transformation. It's a time to rebuild ourselves from the inside out, to redefine who we are and what we stand for. Personal transformation begins in moments when we're willing to face ourselves, grow, and emerge as the person who's ready for life's next chapter. In isolation, we often gain clarity on our life's purpose. When the world quiets down, we hear our inner calling with greater clarity. This is a chance to align ourselves fully with our purpose, finding the motivation and strength to pursue it wholeheartedly when we re-emerge. Waiting isn't easy, but it's often part of the journey to blessing. While we wait, we grow. We prepare ourselves to receive what we desire, developing the patience, resilience, and gratitude that make the blessing even more meaningful when it finally arrives. Hard times test our faith, but they also strengthen it. When we face these moments of difficulty and isolation, our faith becomes our anchor. Trust that these hard times are building you into someone who can handle both challenges and blessings with grace. Loneliness may feel heavy, but it's also something we can overcome. It teaches us to find strength in our own company, to discover what we're made of, and to value connection even more deeply. Overcoming loneliness makes us more resilient and prepares us to embrace new opportunities. Many paths to success begin in solitude. Away from distractions, we focus on our goals, strengthen our resolve, and build the foundation for what's to come. Solitude isn't a setback, it's a step forward toward the success we're meant to achieve. Isolation gives us a chance to find our inner strength, something that's often hidden when we're constantly surrounded by others. When we face ourselves alone, we discover resilience, courage, and the drive to keep moving forward no matter the obstacles. Sometimes the isolation we experience is part of a larger plan. We may not always understand it in the moment, but every season has a purpose. Trust in the process, believing that this period is preparing you for a future that aligns perfectly with what's meant for you. Isolation offers a powerful opportunity for self-discovery. Without the influence of others, we can dive deep into who we are, understanding our strengths, passions, and dreams. This is your time to uncover new layers of yourself, making you stronger and more prepared for what's to come. Isolation is a test of resilience, a time to prove to ourselves that we can endure, adapt, and grow. In solitude, we learn to rely on our inner strength, facing challenges with courage and emerging more resilient than ever. Building resilience now prepares us to handle both life's highs and lows with grace and confidence. Every journey of faith includes moments of silence and solitude. These moments help us grow closer to our purpose, testing and strengthening our beliefs. Embrace this faith journey, trusting that even the quiet times are part of a grander plan that will reveal itself in time. Solitude often requires us to confront our emotions without distractions, helping us build emotional strength. Through this process, we gain self-awareness and emotional resilience, learning to trust ourselves and remain strong no matter what life brings. Isolation doesn't have to be a time of inactivity. It can be a time of motivation, a time to set new goals, build new habits, and pursue dreams without outside influences. Let this solitude fuel your drive, keeping you focused on the person you're becoming and the future you're building. Isolation often prepares us for success by allowing us to focus on self-improvement and personal growth. In this quiet time, we're sharpening our skills, strengthening our mindset, and laying the groundwork for the successes that await us. Use this time wisely. It's the preparation that makes future success possible. Isolation can be a powerful sign that change is coming. When life slows down, it often means that something new is on the horizon. Look for signs of change during this time, reflecting on what's shifting within you and around you as you prepare for the next season. Isolation can be a spiritual preparation for what lies ahead. This time alone allows us to reconnect with our spiritual beliefs, deepen our faith, and prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally for the journey forward. It's not just a pause, it's a chance to build a strong spiritual foundation. In the silence of isolation, we can find a peace that's often elusive in the noise of daily life. This peace helps us to understand ourselves better, find clarity in our goals, and move forward with a calm assurance. Isolation isn't emptiness, it's a chance to cultivate true inner peace. Isolation is an opportunity to adopt a growth mindset, shifting our focus from what's missing to what we can become. In this time, we learn that challenges are simply stepping stones, and with a growth mindset, we can turn this season into one of incredible transformation and progress. Waiting in faith is one of life's great challenges, but it's also one of the most rewarding. Faithful waiting isn't passive, it's an active trust in the process and a belief that everything will come together in time. This waiting builds our strength, refines our patience, and prepares us to receive life's blessings fully. Isolation often brings unique challenges, but each one is a chance to grow stronger. When we face these obstacles alone, we develop perseverance and creativity. Learning how to break through even the toughest times. Every challenge we conquer in solitude prepares us to face the world with newfound resilience and courage. Isolation is a time to cultivate patience and deepen our faith. In these quiet moments, we're learning to wait without losing hope and to trust that everything is unfolding for our highest good. Patience paired with faith becomes a powerful force that keeps us steady through any season. Isolation helps us grow spiritually, developing maturity that only comes from solitude and self-reflection. Through this process, we gain wisdom, peace, and a deeper understanding of life's purpose. Spiritual maturity isn't just about beliefs. It's about the strength we find in ourselves when we're on our own. Life is a journey, and isolation is often part of the process. Trusting the process means believing that every season, even the quiet ones, has its role. When we trust the process, we can find peace in knowing that each step is leading us towards something greater, even if we can't see it just yet. Isolation can be a time to reconnect with and fully believe in our purpose. In this quiet, we gain clarity on why we're here and what we're meant to do. Believing in our purpose becomes easier when we're away from distractions, allowing us to refocus and strengthen our commitment to the path ahead. Solitude gives us the space for deep self-reflection, allowing us to evaluate our actions, beliefs, and goals. Through self-reflection, we gain insights into our true selves, our values, and our aspirations. This clarity empowers us to move forward with purpose and confidence. Isolation often signals a transformation season, a time when we're growing and evolving beyond who we were before. Embrace this period as one of renewal, where you're letting go of the old and preparing for the new. Transformation requires quiet, and this season is helping you become who you're meant to be. Isolation can feel like a hard time, but it's also a source of inspiration. In these moments, we find our true resilience, creativity, and inner strength. Let this season inspire you to rise above challenges, knowing that hard times often lead to the most significant breakthroughs. Life is a journey of faith, and isolation is one of the most meaningful parts of that journey. When we're alone, we're called to lean on faith more than ever, finding trust and hope even when we can't see the outcome. This journey strengthens our faith, giving us confidence for the road ahead. Isolation can be a lonely road, but it's also an opportunity to find encouragement and hope within ourselves. In this time where that hope isn't something external, it's something we nurture within. Let this season be a reminder that there's always hope, even in the quietest moments. Isolation can sometimes be a sign that success is near. When we're on the edge of breakthrough, life often takes us through a quiet period, allowing us to focus, reflect, and prepare. Success often follows solitude, so see this time as a powerful indicator that you're on the right path, closer to achieving your dreams than ever before. Isolation helps us build mental strength, teaching us to stand firm in our beliefs and handle challenges on our own. In this time, we learn to manage our thoughts, focus on our goals, and push through without external support. Mental strength, built in solitude, becomes our greatest asset when facing the world. Pain in isolation can feel overwhelming, but it's often a sign that we're growing. Every hardship is an opportunity to learn, strengthen, and develop resilience. Growth through pain leads to profound transformation, helping us become more resilient and more prepared for future blessings. Sometimes solitude is part of a higher plan that's guiding us towards something bigger. Believing in this plan during moments of isolation strengthens our faith, reminding us that we're being guided through every season, even the quiet ones. Trust that this plan is leading you exactly where you're meant to be. Isolation often marks the beginning of a transformative journey, helping us evolve into the person we're meant to become. Embrace this time as a path to transformation, where every reflection, struggle, and growth moment is preparing you for what's to come. Transformation is often quiet but powerful. Isolation can challenge our motivation, but it's also a chance to cultivate it from within. In these quiet moments, we reconnect with our why, rediscovering the passion that drives us forward. Stay motivated by remembering that this season is temporary, and it's preparing you for incredible growth. In times of solitude, we find inspiration that's born from resilience. Isolation gives us a new perspective on what it means to persevere and overcome. Let these tough times inspire you to keep going, knowing that every difficulty is part of your story of strength and triumph. Solitude offers a unique opportunity to find deeper meaning in our lives. Away from distractions, we can reconnect with our values, rediscover our passions, and understand our true selves. Finding meaning in solitude gives us clarity, helping us return to the world with purpose and confidence. Isolation is a chance to cultivate inner peace, learning to find calm in the quiet. This inner peace becomes our foundation, allowing us to stay grounded no matter what life throws at us. Embrace this time to build a peace that doesn't rely on the external but thrives within. Isolation can lead to a spiritual awakening, a moment when we gain new insights and a deeper connection to our purpose. In solitude, we're able to quiet the noise and listen to our inner voice, awakening to truths that guide us forward. This awakening is a gift, a reminder that our journey has purpose and meaning.